Last time on the ultimate Cowboy Showdown. The competition got intense.
Oh, she got a rock. She got her something to hit that thing with. I think she got her finger pretty good there.
And pushed some cowboys to their limits.
Ready, you all right?
The green team didn't finish the challenge.
Look at this one, it's just fell all the way through. It was just barely propped up there.
That ain't gonna hold no cattle in a storm.
And Brianna was sent home.
You are one gutsy competitor. But you're done here.
Yes, sir.
And now, 11 cowboys are left. Who will ride on and who will be sent home in the next elimination? Only one will take home the $50,000 worth of cattle, the air-equipped 87 Series Q-Catch cattle chute, and their new Healer portable corral. Who will win the ultimate Cowboy Showdown? I've called the Cowboys to the Powderhorn Arena, home of the annual Diamond McNabb Ranch Horse Sale. It's time to see which of these Cowboys has the smarts, not just the grit, to win this thing.
It's a new day. There's 11 of us left. It's an immunity buckle challenge today, and I gotta have this. I wanna show them other competitors that I'm a threat and see that, hey, I'm one of the top dogs here.
Morning.
Morning.
All right, Cowboys, this immunity buckle challenge is all about running a ranch. You can't succeed as a rancher if you don't know the numbers. Today, we're going to test your knowledge when it comes to horse prices. Each round, we'll bring in a group or a single horse where you'll guess the price. Now, these horses have been valued by Wyoming's world-renowned horse trainer, Ken McNabb. Ken, something you want to say about these horses before we start?
You guys are accustomed to the horse market today. We've never seen anything like it in my life. The horses you're looking at today are going to represent the entire market.
Thank you, Ken. We also, of course, have with us today Buddy Snofford, Cash Myers. These horses can range in price from $500 to $100,000, so you better pay attention. Each round, we're going to eliminate the Cowboys who are furthest away, either too high or too low. The top two Cowboys will go head-to-head, and the winner is going to get the Outlaw Spirit Immunity Buckle, and it'll be safe from elimination. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Jamon, he's won a immunity buckle twice now. I mean, his head's got to be getting bigger. I think we all need to gang up on him, and he needs to go home.
All right, Cowboys, let's get this immunity buckle challenge started. Ken, kick it off.
Lot number one for your consideration, a 2005 model 16-year-old Grula mare. This mare is a proven mare. She's got $1,500 in earnings. She is bred to an own son of Highbrow Cat, one of the top 5 horses I have ever ridden in my life.
All right, write down your bids.
Horses are real high in today's market. I look at the way the horse is put together, kind of how he's been trained, if he has any type of money earned on him, the disposition, the way he rides around. So this will be interesting.
All right, everybody, show us your bids. Eddie, your bid was highest. You went with $22,000.
I figured, you know, it's registered, it's got earnings, it's bred. Next year, that baby could be sold for $4,000 or $5,000.
Okay. Jamon was the lowest.
So, I know you said that she only had about $1,500 in earnings. It's not a super hard horse to come across. I figured I'd probably run $1,500 for that colt on the ground.
The actual established value here, $16,750. Jamon, you were off by $12,250. Woo. Cody Anthony, way off, 11 grand there. Y'all are out.
Man, I know there were some deep breaths after I got out of there, though. They were not trying to see me win a third buckle. I'm a little bummed out, but I still can't believe 16 grand for that mare. I'm not seeing it.
There's 9 of you left. Gonna move on to the next lot.
The next lot is a 6-year-old grade Greenbroke Bay mare. We're looking at this horse. You're looking at buying a job and turning it into a paycheck.
Show us your bids. All right, the actual established value here is $1,500. Buck, you were off by $6,250. Sal, you were off by $5 grand, so y'all are out.
All right, so the third lot, he is a 6-year-old gelding. He's an own son of Once in a Blue Boon. This is the kind of horse I really, really like riding. You'll drive the wheels off a pickup looking for another one just like him.
All right, let's see bids. I think I'll start the lowest, which was Keaton.
Yes, sir. I'm from Arkansas, and I don't get to see many good horses like that.
The actual established value was $82,500.
$80,000 is crazy, okay? If I pay $80,000 for a horse, it better saddle itself, put the rope on the steer for me, and feed itself. I mean, I tip my hat to you, Mr. McNabb, for being able to do that.
Keaton, you were off by $64,000. Chris, you missed it by $57,500. You two are out.
Good luck, y'all.
We're on to the next lot.
Here today is a group of babies coming into you. These babies are the kind of babies that we're really proud of. We've raised them here for a lot of years on the ranch.
All right, let's see bids. Sarah White, 21.
So I just figured if I was to give money and to take it home, I'd probably give $8,000 a piece on those little guys. But I know that other colt's not as good bred as the other two, so kind of ducked there a little bit.
The actual established value here is $10,500. Coy, Stephen Heitman, y'all are out.
Guys, thank you for the compliment. They are for sale at those prices. So we're gonna bring you a 2-year-old unstarted half-draft filly to take a look at here.
All right, let's see bids. The actual established value here, $750. So Stephen Yellowtail, good job getting to the final 3, but you're out. All right, looky here. Eddie and Sarah, you two are left. One of you's gonna get the immunity buckle.
Man, I knew it was gonna be me at the end. I knew it. This is my challenge. It's my time to shine.
I'm starting to think about the cards we've been dealt here, and I'm like, man, if Eddie gets the immunity buckle and the blue team doesn't win the challenge tomorrow, then I'm on the chopping block, because I feel like Cody, Eddie, Coy, and Yellowtail, I feel like, you know, they're pretty tight.
Here we go with the next lot, Ken.
Okay, lot number 6 for your consideration. This is my wife's horse. It is a 9-year-old gelding. This horse has $9,000 in NCHA earnings. We've used him to doctor calves out in the field. We've team roped on him. He has been there, done that. You want to look at this horse, look at the conformation on him. She trots him around there, she turns him around hard, cranks him around, drops those reins, and he drops his emotions right back, dead flat, calm, quiet. This is the kind that we are really proud to bring to our customers. They can take him any direction they want to go, do anything they want to do with him, and have fun doing it.
Eddie and Sarah, let's see you bid. Well, neither one of you can make fun of the other. You're pretty close together, all right? So I'll just start with Eddie.
I honestly think it probably would go over 100 at some of these sales. I just went to that Art of the Cowgirl sale. Everything sold for $70,000, $80,000 for horses like that all day. He's got color, he's got composition, and he's a good horse. That's a $100,000 horse all day.
Okay, Sarah.
Boss, I don't know. I feel like, you know, maybe it's not a McNabb horse, so they're not going to stand behind it like they would. But I mean, then he puts his wife on it, and clearly he loves the woman, so it's a struggle.
All right, one of you's gonna get the immunity buckle. Ken, I'm gonna let you explain just a little bit, and then I want you to tell them what the established value of this horse is.
Eddie, I appreciated what you had to say. You said this horse might well go over 100 anywhere in any of these other sales, and I think that that's actually right. I think you're probably spot on that. But I valued this horse and what I think would happen in our economy, in our sales, and what we do.
Eddie and Sarah, you two are left. One of you's gonna get the immunity buckle.
Realistically, in our sale, I believe this horse would run at $55,000, and that makes, Sarah, you the closest to the value.
All right, Sarah, congratulations. You get this immunity buckle.
Woo! Just won the immunity buckle. It feels great. 2 of the 3 immunity buckle challenges, I've been in the top 3. It was such a tight race between Eddie and I, and I'm just so excited to finally get my hands on this buckle. You know, back home, I work cows every day. I work anywhere from 800 to 900 head of cattle on big ranches in Florida. And I'm a beekeeper. I run anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 colonies. My dad built the business back in the early 70s. And when he passed, he handed us everything. And I just want to keep moving forward with it. And I want something else to hand down to my nieces and my nephews with cattle and the bee business. because it is a dying breed, especially for the younger, smaller operations. And I think that the small farmers are very important because those are the things that we need. My dad raised me to be very hardworking and never take no for an answer. And when you set your mind to it, buddy, you better achieve it because that meant you were doing it. You never say it unless you mean it.
Today, each team is getting a new cowboy.
Oh, what?
Please welcome NFL stars Vernon Davis and Glenn Gronkowski.
Why don't you get away from where you can handle them?
They just kept running. It
Why
took
do
two
you
men.
chase them?
Can you win this thing?
Dude, really?
Hey, Coy.
What's going on, fellas?
So I'm easing around, relaxing after this last immunity challenge, and when everybody's got their guard down, trying to relax, what a perfect time to pull out that old spoon. Let's get a little something stirring here.
I feel like there's been some good guys standing down there in front of Trace.
Yep.
How do y'all feel y'all are standing up? Y'all feel like y'all are showing up right now?
I don't want to come across arrogant, but I am the best.
Well, I was second place today.
And Chris, I know you've done some pretty good things, but it seems like the judges really aren't seeing that.
Yeah, you're 100% right. And when it comes to this next elimination, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, in this deal, we're gonna have to start taking the heads off some of these snakes to really get somewhere.
This is a dogfight.
It's tough.
You missing your family yet?
Oh, shoot, yeah, man. I'm missing them hard. My wife told me before I come, you know, do what you gotta do. And so that's just kind of part of it. A guy's just gotta push things aside and get his mind in the game and be 100%, because if he ain't, someone's coming up behind you.
Yeah, man, I know I left my wife with a lot of responsibilities. Man, I felt so bad for her. She's out there doing all my job.
Yep. So the truth of the matter is, cowboying puts a lot of stress on marriages. Me and my wife, we met whenever I was 20, and then we got married 4 days after my 21st birthday. You know, cowboying's what I love to do, and really, that's kind of where my happiness kind of come back, and hers fell short right there. So right before I come here, you know, I was thinking this competition was gonna save my marriage. I thought it was gonna be what I needed to pull through it. And then, you know, right before I left, my wife told me, she said, that's not gonna be an option for me, for us. You know, I think it's run its course. But, you know, we have 3 beautiful girls together. If I leave here empty-handed, it's home empty-handed. You know, I have to go sleep on a buddy's couch and then go see my kids and have to go stay at their mom's house to spend time with them instead of getting to go take them and to my house, you know what I mean? So I'm not giving myself an out. I'm not gonna let myself think that there's another way to go about this. No, this is it. This is how I'm gonna make it. And this is what's gonna make that future for me and my girls. Just want y'all to know it's been a pleasure knowing you fellas, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Absolutely.
Glad we could sit down and have this conversation.
Just don't let the door hit you in the butt on your way out.
Yes, sir.
I've summoned the Cowboys to the Long Meadow where their next elimination challenge will be. It's time to shake things up.
Morning, Cowboys.
Morning.
Welcome to your next elimination challenge. Today, each team is getting a new cowboy.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Did Trace really just say we're getting a new team member? Ah.
Please welcome NFL stars
Vernon Davis, longtime 49er, and Glenn Gronkowski, former fullback for the Patriots.
I have a lot of respect for these guys. Both have won a Super Bowl, both have had those rings. But man, from the first moment I seen them, Vernon, he had a shawl over his head. And Glenn, the poor guy, he had those sunglasses on. Boy, did they look like city slickers.
So you guys have a lot of experience riding and all that, cowboying?
It's no experience at all, but I'm down in Texas now, so might be in my blood a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I don't know anything about riding horses or cattling. I don't even know the terms.
All right, you see what you got to work with here?
I'm feeling nervous right now because you cannot work cattle in them type of clothes. I don't even know what they was, honestly. So I have absolutely no idea what we're gonna do, you know?
Now, just like Mitch in City Slickers, Vernon and Glenn are not cowboys, but they are talented athletes who want to take their shot at being a cowboy. You're going to be following the footsteps of the cattle drive from City Slickers. You're all going to start out in a campsite. When the time starts, you'll have 5 minutes to tear down your camps before the herd comes stampeding down the mountain. After all your gear's gathered and in the back of your waiting truck, you'll need to round up the cows and take them over to the next pasture. There'll be strays throughout the journey. You'll each need to round them up and bring them back to the herd, including your NFL star.
The only thing I'm worried about is getting the guy killed off. Like, we gotta keep him on his horse, we gotta keep him in the right spot, and hopefully there aren't any meltdowns.
There'll be a 5-minute penalty for any missing steer at the end of the challenge.
Now, the team that does this the fastest will be safe from elimination. All right, guys, we flipped a coin. Vernon's gonna be on the green team, Glenn's gonna be on the blue team. Each team will have the day to give them a cowboy crash course and get them ready for this challenge.
Vernon Davis, he's a football star, you know. He's a big community man. He's on our team. Like, I am fired up about this. I really think that we can coach this man to excellence, and today, this is our challenge.
Helping me judge, Buddy Snopper, and my compadre, Cash Myers. There are your projects. All right, green team, blue team, let's get them outfitted, ready to go, and we'll get this thing rolling.
What's going on?
Baby, how are you?
Looking a little better? You guys feel a little more confident in me? I got those sunglasses off, so you guys, not gonna lie, I did have one problem though. I couldn't get my belt buckle on. Really? So I might need a little help with that.
Undo them snaps right there.
Oh, shoot, I didn't even see those.
Yep.
I think I'm looking pretty smooth, actually. I think I got the cowboy look down pretty good. Official now. Official.
Official.
Here we go.
Looking sharp.
Man.
Looking sharp.
Come on, baby. No apples don't fall too far from the tree. These guys are about to teach me how to be a cowboy.
A cowboy. Woo-hoo!
So how do you feel in that?
I feel like one of y'all now.
Let's see what you got, man.
Yes.
Hi-ya!
Just like that.
There it is. I'm not as bad as I looked. So hold on to this thing the whole time?
No, never.
Never? I'm getting on this horse for the first time and I'm feeling a little nervous because it is a lot higher than it looks when you actually get up there. And I'm trying to grab onto everything I can because I don't want to fall off. Are there voice commands or it's all done through
No,
this?
it's all body.
It's all body pretty much.
So how close have you been to the cow before?
Maybe about this close right here.
All right, so this part, it's like giving somebody an earring. We'll give her a tag right here. So
Squeeze this.
Yes, sir. Okay, there you go.
This is crazy, man.
Step up, throw your leg over. Perfect.
Yeah.
And these guys are telling me that they're riding these horses for 8 to 9 hours a day.
Hands down, relax, man, relax.
You can't pay me anything to do that.
So here it is, the #1 tool. This is what everybody knows you by, how well you can rope.
So I see Glenn coiling his rope up out there, you know, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, have you ever, you know, coiled a water hose up at home, you know, or do you have a butler that does it for you?
Just to learn your swing there, just swing this for a minute.
That looks pretty good. Now just wrap around those horns like you was gonna throw it.
And your swing looked really good. On that delivery, bring it across them horns.
I wasn't even able to get the dummy rope, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go with real life cattle. I hope Vernon's as bad as me.
No, you're not that bad, don't
You're
think
not
that.
bad, man.
Come on, keep your eyes on Keaton though. Your eyes gotta stay on your cow. Now you're gonna get out here over in front of him some more so that you turn his head.
You know, sometimes when you're trying to help somebody, you gotta do things out the box. I sucked up my pride, got on all fours, and acted like a cow to help a man that had never been around it.
Now you're too far. You wanna come out this way some more so that he sees you out of this eye and doesn't wanna do this.
I want him to understand where him and that horse need to be compared to where the cow's at.
So he's gonna go, as long as I stay behind him, he's gonna keep going.
Yep, you keep pushing. Sometimes you gotta do all this, but.
Keaton gets on all fours and goes to trotting like a cow. Boy, I tell you what, I was crying laughing.
Keep him between you and the fence, so stop right there.
If I gotta move a couple times and take some jokes, I'm cool with that because I know I gave 110 to make sure that he was capable of getting the job done.
That's it. That's a good steer, man. I hope we don't burn him up today.
He's about wore out.
Keaton, you make a really good cow.
All right, boys. Y'all got him trained up where you want him?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go do it. We got a challenge to do. Wait, what's he doing?
He just went to the herd.
That's bad business on Jamon's part. Green team's up first for the elimination challenge.
We're gonna leave everything on the tent. We're just gonna pull the stake up, get the rope off of it. They're gonna yell when poles are pulled, and we can drop it. And just communicate, like always. Now, what about the steers?
If you can't get it in 4 minutes, you start hooping and hollering, and somebody will go out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, use your call.
Green team, ready to go?
I think we got a good plan.
Vernon, you good? All right, that stampede's coming in 5 minutes.
They need to pack up this camp before the stampede makes it down the mountain.
For the first leg of this challenge, we have to break down a campsite. Now that's with the twist. You've got stampeding cattle coming off that hill.
Here comes the herd.
All of a sudden, you just hear this roar. These cows come flying down the side of this hill. Keep working, guys.
The green team's hustling, and it's good to see some urgency since this is a timed event.
These cattle are just barreling down the hill. I tell you what, right then, rolling up that tent as fast as I could, man, you couldn't have shoved the nail in my tail end with a ball-peen hammer. That was sketchy.
Cutting it close, here comes the stampede.
Go ahead, climb up. I mean, if we had been any slower, we probably would have got ran over.
Now that the green team has their camp packed up, they'll need to get their stray steers one cowboy at a time. That includes their football star, Vernon Davis. The strays are spread out throughout the cattle drive. They're in the brush, some are in the nearby trenches, but there are 2 up in the mountains. Those will be the hardest to get.
All right, you better get that herd to that finish line. Don't forget those strays.
Jamon is off to get the first stray steer while the rest of the team rounding up the herd.
Good job, Bird!
Easy. There he comes with him right there.
What's he doing? He's pushing the steer way past the herd.
Yeah, wait, what's he doing?
He just went to the herd.
Keaton's going out ahead to hold up that steer. That's bad business on Jamon's part.
Keaton's doing his job right now.
I see the steer come up over the top. It starts trying to beeline it, and I was in position to just try to hold that steer up till Jamon could get there. And that steer did not want to turn back. It wanted to go where it wanted to. It would just stop, try to cut behind your horse. And it was a pain in the butt, for sure.
Oh, man, I think I did that backwards. Okay, can I go help him?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I got these.
Okay.
Jamon finally realized that he left Keaton out to dry, and now he's rushing back to help get that steer.
Go on this one.
They just keep hazing that steer away. Hey, cow.
They ran that steer all the way down into a ravine that's at the end of their cattle drive.
Can he stay there? Probably. Cool.
Looks like they're leaving it there. I guess they're hoping it'll join the herd once they all make it to that spot. That's very risky. That steer could go anywhere.
Come here, Vern. Come get yours.
All right, now it's Vernon's turn. He's headed to go find the next stray right here.
Vern, she's way over there. You're gonna have to kind of ride a little hard.
Going to get my steer, I was like, hey, if I just do what they tell me to do, I can make it easier on myself.
You got this.
I have to come through for these guys because we're a team.
Vernon's impressive. He's around the steer, changing directions. Look there, he's a hand.
I had to just make sure that I was really strategic as I was coming in on that steer, because you don't want to come in too hard and too fast because he can just break away from you.
Don't let her get too close to that fence, Vern. I'm here to help. Vernon Davis, for being the first time really doing something, you couldn't really ask for more. Here she comes, boys! Heads up!
He's got his steer back in the herd.
Vernon,
Cowboy!
you did great, man.
It feels it's very rewarding to be able to make it happen. It feels great.
Guys, come on, start going!
As the drive continues, Sal, Buck, and Keaton all get their steers in with no trouble.
Boom, let her get in here and settle, and roll on.
You know, we're taking this group of cows down, and we're going through each checkpoint, getting around our strays, and everybody's holding their holes, they're communicating.
Whoever's next, go!
Yep, I got you.
Steven's going!
Everybody is working great together.
Hey, Cal.
There goes Stephen Heitman. He's picked the hardest steer to get back. It's way up in the mountains. This is gonna test his mettle.
He's up above him now.
He's showing some great cowboying right now.
Easy.
Man, I'm with you, Trace. I think that was as good a job of steering and handling the cow as you could do right there.
Is this all of them? I got one. Everybody I think got one, right?
Yep. Where's the steer that I had first? Can y'all right this hole? Let me look down here just to double check.
Jamon's going back to look for the steer he left behind.
They lost the first cow.
We good? It must be here.
I don't know if they realize that that steer is not with the herd. Well, the green team finished the challenge, but they came up one steer short on their drive.
Vernon, you did great, man. We couldn't have asked for a better new teammate on our team, man.
With the challenge complete, the question for the green team is, did they get it done fast enough?
Vernon Davis, all-pro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all-pro cowboy.
He showed it today.
Good job. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It was nice.
Good.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, Cowboy.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Come on, girl. Let's go get us a nice cold one. Let's go. Come on.
Chris!
Again, Chris is leaving Sarah.
Where you at, Chris?
All right, blue team, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Glenn, you good?
Yes, sir.
Stampede's coming. Practice camp.
Go. Go.
So today we had to teach Glenn pretty much how to be a cowboy. And I'm really hoping that Glenn's good at packing up camp.
Anyone got anything for me?
I got 2 bags.
Got some bags?
The stampede's coming, guys.
Nice.
We've got to get all of our camping gear in the trailer before the stampede hits us.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Glenn, runaway cattle? Hey, makes you a little nervous deep down in your soul right there.
Glenn, come get on your horse.
Come on, Eddie.
Woo! Good job, boys. Good job, guys.
The blue team's ready to get their stray steers. They have 7 steers to round up since they are a man up on the green team.
Glenn, you're just gonna stay right on the back of these. You don't want to get too close, but you want to keep pressure so you're driving forward. Stay right behind those 2 back cows, okay?
I got him.
Make a little noise, Glenn. I know you ain't that quiet. Come on. There you go.
Keep on going.
Glenn, I know you're more aggressive than that, man. Sound like a little kitty cat on the back. Come on.
Sarah definitely is straight to the point. She tells you what she's thinking.
Coy's going out to get the first stray there, and he gets him in, no problem.
I run around to go to the first cow. By the time I topped the hill, she was in the herd.
Is that our other cow? All right, Glenn, this is all you, man.
I'm gonna have to bring in a stray steer, and it's gonna be very difficult, I think. Be thrown into it like this, it's pretty crazy, but it's gonna be fun.
All right, headed the right way.
He's getting up close. He's right on that steer's hip now and getting him drove the right direction. That's looking good.
Nice job!
He's riding good and everything.
Mr. Gronkowski, very proud of you, my man. For one man that's had one day to learn how to be a cowboy, you did an excellent job.
Go, Eddie.
I grabbed that 3rd steer, was down in a ravine, and I was expecting a lot more fight out of that thing. I turned that steer right back into the herd. My job was done pretty quick. I think I did a real good job.
Next one's out. Go.
Stephen Yellowtail's going after one of the easier steers in the brush. I'm surprised. He's usually up for the harder job.
Stephen Yellowtail always wants to try to take a leadership position. Well, today, he took the easiest job.
Hey, little horn cow.
Glenn Gronkowski had a harder job than Stephen Yellowtail, and he made it look easy. So if that don't tell you anything about Stephen, he really tried to slip by today.
Go ahead, Cody. Woo! Look at him get up that hill, boys.
Help. Help.
Cody's getting to the stray steer real fast.
It's my turn. They just steer way up in the hills there and bring him back down towards the herd.
Hey! Hey! He's running away from us. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Up in the rocks, looks like Cody's horse might have got hurt. Cody's decided to stop and rope the steer to keep everybody safe. It's the right cowboy move, but it'll count as a lost steer for the blue team.
Cody, he had a flat tire and had to pull over. His horse got hurt, he was out.
He's got a pretty deep cut.
Any respectable cowboy would have done the exact same thing. So that was out of his control.
They got 2 steers left to get into the herd. It's up to Sarah and Chris.
We kind of need to pick this up. We wasted a lot of time on that cow. Chris, we gotta go.
Sarah and Chris are going after two of the harder steers to get. They're really stepping out on a limb, which I haven't seen before. We'll see if it works out.
Even though I had the immunity buckle, I'm going into this challenge full bore. My dad raised me to never quit. I'm like a blue heeler dog. I might be in the wrong position or the right position, but it'll never be from a lack of try.
All right, the white one and a black one, Chris.
I'm trying to push them cattle down out in the open, and it's starting to go pretty fast.
Get around her, Chris, get around her!
Chris is pushing these steers hard, way too aggressive.
He's got to get ahead of them and get them stopped. Sarah's coming, she's behind, but she's coming.
Hey! Hey! Woo!
Black steer doesn't want to cooperate. Sarah let him get by her.
Chris!
Chris has left Sarah alone and is bringing the white steer back to the herd.
Where you at, Chris?
Come on, girl.
Finally realizing Sarah needs help, Chris is rushing back to help with that feisty black steer.
Fence, fence, fence! Hey!
Steer just jumped over the fence.
Now what?
Sarah and Chris, you know, they made a few big mistakes, and it's made this thing go on a little longer.
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't take near this long, what they've done.
Oh.
Sarah bails off in the creek afoot. It's up to her belly button. I'm trying to spot for her, but I don't see the calf.
This is a mess.
You reckon he went across?
Yeah, he did. Yep. And all of a sudden, he's going off the other side, and there was nothing I could do in that situation. So I rode back to tell the team, let the steer go.
Again, Chris is leaving Sarah on her own.
He's way gone. He's past the arena.
Well, what about Sarah?
She's coming back to her horse. She got a foot and went to chasing him.
I told Chris, I don't care if I have to mug this son of a gun and drag him back. We're gonna get this cow. And then what does this steer do? He jumps in a set of fences. And then what does he do? He runs through a freaking creek. That's pretty frustrating. And we still didn't get it done. So now the blue team's on a chopping block because we didn't finish our task.
Sarah, just stay there and bend them in. We're coming to you.
Last step in the challenge, get the cattle through the gate. Once they lock the gate, time will stop.
Push it back towards this road, Eddie. They'll travel a lot better on the road. Hey, girls. Find the hole, mama. Find the hole, mama. Come up on them right there, Eddie. Push them. Push them.
I don't know what everybody doesn't realize. This is a timed event. Here y'all, these suckers. Get them in the gate. Let's get the gate closed and the time stopped.
Everybody get across the fence. Everybody get in the fence. Come on, Glenn. Come on, Glenn. Come on, Glenn.
Gates locked. Blue team is done, and guest cowboy Glenn Gronkowski didn't hold up the team at all. We'll have to see if the two lost steers on this team ended up costing them. Well, I know you got to catch a flight. Thanks for hanging out with us for a while. We appreciate it.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to meet you.
Thanks for having me. It's
All
fun.
right.
You did good. We're glad to see you.
Thank you.
So you're the captain, but you don't know who sank the ship.
I do not know.
So the sun's going down, we have another elimination coming up, and I'm a little nervous. I do not want Trace looking at me again and saying, hey, I want you gone, or why'd you do this, or you took the easy route out. I've showed up every day, and I've gone as hard as I could possibly go.
Where do you think we dropped the ball?
I did all I can do. I don't care. Anybody can say I didn't have a good run or not. I mean, y'all weren't up there in those hills to where I was at, a goat trail, and you can't go anywhere else. But, you know, I did all I could do, and that's the end of it.
Cody, I respect the guy. He didn't get the job done. I don't know if the judges are gonna use that against him or not, you know. He'd have done what any guy would have done here.
I got your back 100%.
Yeah.
Stephen Yellowtail, he's been a strong competitor. But today, he took the easiest job. I gotta find someone willing to step out there on a limb and have my back if I threw someone under the bus.
With the sun setting on the elimination arena, Chris feels like he'll be on the chopping block. So he pulls Coy aside in secret to make an alliance.
Are you here to win or defend people?
To win.
I have to fight tonight.
I understand that.
You know that, right? I'm here to win.
I hear you. Chris Becker comes up to me and says, hey man, are you here to win or are you here to make friends? I said, man, I'm here to win.
Will you back me up?
With Cody?
No, yellowtail.
Why yellowtail?
He had his opportunity to take a hard job. He took the easiest.
Okay, I feel that. I'm with you. When Chris came up to me and told me that he wanted to take Stephen Yellowtail out because he was a strong competitor, it made me think. You're right. Stephen Yellowtail is a strong competitor, but you coming up, trying to create an alliance with me, what happens when my back's against the wall, bud? You gonna put that on me? No, sir. I can see that snake coming through the grass. Don't worry, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that snake's head off.
We're walking down the circle pin right now. I'm a little nervous. I kind of wish I had ate something so that I could, have something in my gut in case I throw up. But I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed that the green team doesn't lose and that we don't have to send anybody home from our team.
I got someone who said they would back me. I went and talked to another person. They said they would back me. These two don't know about it, so if one of them fails me, I'll still have one there, I'm hoping. We're gonna come out the gate swinging. If Trace asks me, I got someone thrown to the bus.
First of all, let me just say, I really appreciate the way y'all took care of our NFL guys. We didn't get nobody hurt, so thanks for that. And then we'll go with Sarah off the bat. You got the immunity buckle, but it's not going to protect you from this question. Who off your team ought to go home?
I'm gonna have to say Stephen Yellowtail.
Stephen Yellowtail. Did you choose Stephen Yellowtail because you think he's your stiffest competition or because he's a weak link on the team?
I think he took a little backseat today and we needed a little more help than what we could get.
Go sit on the fence. You're safe from elimination. All right. She called you out, Stephen. What do you think about that?
I know I'm her biggest competitor. I know I'm a threat. And I know if she wants to win this, she needs to get rid of me.
Well, let's get started with green team. Who went after that first stray?
I did.
All right, what happened there?
I come over that hill and my steer was actually down below. I feel like after that it went pretty smooth. We got down to that bottom end. Both those cows were together. I double checked, Stephen double checked just to make sure that nothing got out. We checked the ditch twice, didn't see him, so we pushed him back with the rest of the herd.
I would say Jamon should be a politician.
Yeah, because that's not how it looked to us.
All right.
So there was a red and white steer that you had. He's gone. He run off.
Oh, dude, really?
Those are roping steers. How many of y'all know what a roping steer is?
They don't got no head to them. They just kept running. It
Why
took two
do you
men.
chase them?
It
Why
took
do you
two men to
stay
stop him.
Right in their butt. Why don't you get away from where you can handle them?
We couldn't get far enough. That steer was moving. It took me and Keaton to get that steer stopped.
Yeah, when you're running him away, it dang sure does take 2 or 3 of you.
So there were some mistakes made, we thought. It seemed like it took an inordinate amount of time to get this thing done, but both teams lost steers. I'm gonna add a 5-minute penalty per steer. And with that, blue team, you got it done in 41 minutes. Green team, 35 minutes. So green team can go sit on the fence. You're safe from elimination.
I don't feel good about this. This is nerve-wracking. That knot in my stomach is just rising, and I was a cowboy today, but I feel like I'm gonna have to fight my way out of this one.
All right, so there's 5 of you left. One of you's gonna go home. All right, so there's 5 of you left. One of you's gonna go home. Some of you rode real hard today. Some of you didn't have to ride so hard. That made me wonder, how did those decisions get made as to who was going where?
Sarah was originally going to go for my steer, and I said, I'll go. I'll take any job that nobody else wants to do. I don't care. And I feel like I'm the captain of this shit. I chose that because Sarah didn't feel comfortable with it. And I had a little bit of trouble in those rocks there. I wanted him to come back down. I did not want him going back to the east because there's nothing but rocks going back toward the east. So, and everything else that happened to that, I had to shut down and I tied my steer down. So anything else that goes on further than that, I was out at the drive. So I do not know what happened with none of these guys.
So you're the captain, but you don't know who sank the ship.
I do not know.
But, you can tell me, just from observation, who is the weak link?
If I'm going off horsepower and experience, I would say that Eddie's the weak link on this team. He has the less experience in all this stuff.
Well, I think that today we got about all the good out of you and most of the good out of the horse you was riding. Go sit on the fence.
Thank you.
You're safe from elimination.
Guys.
All right, Eddie. Are you the weakest link on the team?
I have never let anyone down. Not one person here has asked me to do something and I did not respond with a victory. I've never let anyone down on this team.
But you have to show up and show out to be the ultimate cowboy.
Yeah, that's right.
And, you know, so you're sitting there and put me where you want me. Well, you're not stepping up and saying, I'll lead this drive.
Yes, sir.
You got to show up and show out.
Today, I brought that steer right in. It wasn't a difficult task, but I got it done.
But can you win this?
I'm gonna win this.
Wow.
If I didn't think I was gonna win this, I wouldn't be here.
Chris, can you win this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? No doubt.
Yes, sir.
You were in that mess over there with Sarah.
Yep.
That was a mess.
It was a mess.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of good on the team. I've been used on the team, you know. We got Steven stepping in every time old Cody makes a decision, and they kind of put people where they go. Today was a day I could actually step up and take a harder role. And yeah, I didn't do a good job, but I feel like I'm stouter on the team to move forward.
Steven, how'd you feel your performance was today?
I think a lot of our team success has come from me and Cody. I thought Chris had 2 mistakes, and I hate to say it, I feel like Chris, you know, he hurt himself.
Okay, Coy, who you think ought to go home?
Well, right now, where I was seeing whenever it come back around, Chris was still riding downhill. If he could have just stopped right there and took another better angle towards that black steer to get him back and push back towards the herd.
So you're saying Chris?
Yes, sir.
Chris, I didn't drive 1,600 miles up to Wyoming to make friends. I drove up here to win. Your mind game was a little too strong, and if I can go ahead and get you out of here now, I'm gonna go ahead and get you out of here, bud.
Eddie, I liked your business acumen in the Immunity Buckle Challenge. And I'm gonna give you another chance. Chris, you drew a bad hand today. You're a good hand, I like you, but you're not gonna be the ultimate cowboy. You're done here.
Yes, sir.
Back to personals, hit the trail. Appreciate you being here.
You bet.
Good meet you, Chris.
Good to meet you.
Good
luck, Chris. Tough luck, buddy.
Yep. I feel like I'm going home way too early. I stepped out on a limb and it didn't work out. Coy boy threw me under the bus. Me and him talked, and he was all about sending Steven Yellowtail home. And when he seen the pressure was on me, he turned tail and he cut my cinch. I'll shake your hand. That's good. I came here all the way from northeast Oklahoma to prove that I was as good as anybody out there. You know, just trying to make a better name for myself, and we didn't get her done.